Okay, today we will see the topic 0 bar 1 knapsack problem. Already we've seen the topic in the third module, that is using the greedy method and also using the dynamic programming. Okay, so now we can see the 0 bar 1 knapsack problem using the branch and bound technique. So knapsack problem, that is we can do it in two methods. One we can do it in the fraction and other one we can say it as the 0 bar 1. So fraction means we can take the fraction of the objects to fit the capacity of the knapsack. 0 bar 1 in the sense either we can accept the whole object or we can reject the whole object. So 0 means the full objects we are rejecting. So 1 means we are accepting the full object. Okay. So what we will do with the knapsack problem? So here, so given n items of known weight, here they are given the n number of items, okay, and also we have the capacity of the knapsack, okay. So for each and every item, there will be the weight Wi and also there will be the values Vi. So values is nothing but the profit, okay. So there I is equal to 1 to n. So what we have to do, we have to find the most valuable subset of the items that fit in the knapsack. So here we are given the n number of items. So using the n number of items, we can take the subset of the particular items. Okay. So that subset that includes the object. So that object has to be fit into the knapsack. So when the object will fit into the knapsack means I told you for each and every object we are having the weight. So that weight should not, the sum of the object's weight should not exceed the capacity of the knapsack. Okay. So given n items of known weight Wi and values Vi, I is equal to 1 to n and the knapsack of capacity W. So we have to find the most valuable subset of the items that fit in the knapsack. Okay. So in the convenient order, what we have to do, so we have to order the items of the given instance in the descending order. So by their values to weight ratio. So here that is we have to take the values and then the divided by weight for each and every objects, and then we have to make it in the descending order. Okay. And then we can able to do the process. So here in the branch and bound, I told you that is we have to specify the state space tree. So in the state space tree, we are having several nodes. Okay. So here each and every node that represents the subset of the given item. That means whether we are selecting the particular object or not. So that selection is present in the node. Okay. So using that particular node, we can able to identify whether we can selected the objects or we are rejected the object. Okay. So every node on the ith level of this tree. So level will be 0 to n. Okay. So that will represent all the subset of n items that include the particular selection made from the first I ordered items. Okay. So we have same thing is repeating, that is we have to take the all the subsets of n items. Okay. So that will include the particular selection. So if the object is selection, then we have to take the particular subset. Okay. So record the total weight W and the total value V of this selection in the node. Suppose if we are considering the subset means, so here that is we have to record the weight and also we have to record the value. Okay. Along with the upper bound. So along with the some upper bound UB of the values of any subset that can be obtained by adding 0 or more items to the selection. Okay. So in the branch and bound, the concept is that is we have to specify the bound value. So how we have to specify the bound value means depends upon the optimization problem. Okay. So here that is we are having two types. One will be the maximization problem and another one will be the minimization problem. So in the capacity knapsack problem, what we have to do, we have to select the objects. The object's weight will not exceed the capacity of the knapsack. Okay. That is one constraint. So here, what is the optimization means? So whatever the objects we are selecting, the profit should be more, okay, compared to the other subset. So this will be the maximization problem. Okay, so if it is a maximization problem, then we have to identify the upper bound value. Okay, so here adding 0 or more items to the selection. For example, adding 0 or more items means, so in the state space tree, we are having the left part and also we are having the right part. So the left part that includes the object, the right part that excludes the objects. Okay. So adding 0 or more items means, adding 0 means that it belongs to the right part. More items means it belongs to the left part. Okay. So root, so whatever the space, state space tree we are taken, first we have to start from the root node. So in the root node, no items have been selected as yet. So in the root node, that is, we are not selecting any objects. Without selecting any objects, first you have to identify the upper bound value. Okay, the upper bound value for the entire problem will be present in the root. Okay, so after that, whatever the value we are taken, that value will not exceed the upper bound value. Okay, so the left branch, that is the inclusion of the next node. So right branch, that is the exclusion of the next node. So here for the formula, V is nothing but the total value of the items already selected. So each and every time, whenever if you are selecting the items, so the value will be adding up. Okay, so W minus W. So here capital letter W is nothing but the capacity of the knapsack. So small letter W is nothing but the weight for the objects we are selected. Okay, W minus W is equal to remaining capacity of the knapsack. Okay, so whenever if you are selecting the objects, so that weight has to be reduced from the capacity of the knapsack. Okay, so next, so Vi plus 1 divided by Wi plus 1. Okay, so here the best per unit payoff among the remaining items. So I already told you, that is, we have to make it in the decreasing order, so that we have to make the value divided by weight. Okay, so the remaining items we have to specify. So this is the main formula to find the upper bound value. Okay, so upper bound is equal to, that is the profit. Okay, plus W minus W. So W will be the capacity of the knapsack. So this W will be the weight of the particular object, into Vi plus 1 divided by Wi plus 1. Okay, so initially the I value we are taken from 0 to N. Okay, so 0 means, that is, we are not selecting any objects. So we have to consider with the next object, that is Vi plus 1 divided by Wi plus 1. Okay, so this is the formula to find the upper bound value. Okay, so the branch and bone knapsack problem, that is, we are using the 0 bar 1, either the full object is selected or the full object is rejected. Okay, so now this is the problem. So we are given the 4 objects. Okay, so for each and every objects we are given the weight, and for each and every objects we are given the values is nothing but the profit, and then we have to specify the value by weight. So if you are taken, that is value by weight, so here 10, 6, 5 and 4 already is it in the decreasing order, so no need to change the sequence. Okay, so now, and then capacity of the knapsack we are given as 10. Okay, so now we have to use the branch and bound technique to find the solution for the knapsack problem. Okay, so I already told you the root of the state space tree, that is, we are not selected any objects. Okay, so if you are not selected any objects, what will be the weight? There will be no weight will be 0. So what is the profit also no profit, it will be 0. So W is equal to 0 and V is equal to 0. So now we have to find the upper bound value. So UB is equal to, so V, that is, we are having the 0 plus W minus W. So this W will be the capacity of the knapsack. So 10 minus 0, that is, we are having the value 10. And then Vi plus 1 divided by Wi plus 1. Okay, so Vi plus 1 is nothing but, that is, we are having 40. So Wi plus 1 we are having the value 10, 4. Okay, already we are calculated. No? So 40 divided by 4. So if you are taken, the value will be 100. So here the upper bound value for this problem will be 100. Okay, so after that I told you, so left part, that is the inclusion of the object. So right part, that we are not including the object. Okay, so first you have to take the first item. So if you are taking the first item, so here, that is, we have to take with 1 and then without 1. Okay, So if we are considering the first object, okay, now we have to take the particular object weight and also the particular object profit. Okay, so here upper bound will be 40, that is b is equal to 40. Okay, plus w minus wi. So this w will be the capacity of the knapsack 10 minus, so what is the wi? Wi will be the weight is equal to 4 into vi plus 1 divided by wi plus 1. The value we are having 6. Okay, so into 6. So 40 plus 10 minus 4 into 6. So the value will be 76. So upper bound value, that is we are having 76. Okay, so now here that is without 1. So we are not including the object 1. If you are not including the object 1, what will happen? So weight will be 0 and also the profit will be 0. Okay, so weight is 0 and profit will 0. So don't think that here also we are having weight is 0 and profit is 0. So the upper bound value will be 100. Okay, so here that is this value will be changing, bi plus 1 divided by wi plus 1. Okay, so here that is b is equal to 0 plus w is the capacity of the knapsack 10 minus weight of the object, that will be 0, into vi plus 1 divided by wi plus 1, that is we are having the value 6 here. Okay, so now we are taking the 6 here, so the value will be 60. So now if you are including the objects 1, the upper bound value will be 76. If you are not including the object 1, the upper bound value will be 60. Okay, so now out of the 76 and out of the 60, so which one we have to consider? So we have to consider the highest value, because this will be the maximization problem. So you remove this and then you have to continue the process from here. Okay, so now upper bound value is equal to 176. So whatever the upper bound value we are taken, so the upper bound value will be less than or equal to this 100. It will not exceed the value 100. Okay, so now we have to consider with 2. Okay, with 2 and then without 2. Okay, so if you are taking the with 2, what happened? The weight will be 4 plus 7, it will be 11. Okay, so what is the capacity of the knapsack? Capacity of the knapsack will be 10. So we can't able to include these objects into the knapsack. Okay, so weight is equal to 11, so it is not feasible. Okay, so now without 2 means, here without 2 means we already considered 1, but we are not considering the 2. So if you are consider 1 means, what is the weight? Weight is equal to 4, value will be 40, profit will be 40. So weight is equal to 4 and profit is equal to 40. Okay, so now v is equal to 40 plus 10. 10 minus, already we are having the weight, consider the weight 4. So 10 minus 4 into, so vi plus 1, no? Vi plus 1 divided by wi plus 1, it is 5. So 40 plus 10 minus 4 into 5, that is we are having the value 70. So now this node is not feasible. So this node we are having the value 70. So now we have to consider this. So if we are considering this, again we have to take the object 3. Here we should not consider the object 3, with 3 and without 3. Okay. So with 3 means already we are selected 1. So 4 plus 5, that is we are having the value 9. So weight is equal to 9. So what is the profit? So 40 plus 25. So the profit will be 65. Okay, so if weight is equal to 9 and profit is equal to 65 means, so using this again we have to consider the upper bound value. Okay, so now upper bound is equal to here 65 plus 10 minus 9. So 10 minus 9, it will be 1 into vi plus 1. So vi plus 1 will be, that is 4. Okay, so that is 4. Here already we are having 65 plus 1 into 4. So 65 plus 1 into 4 will be 69. So upper bound value will be 69. Okay, so now here without 3, we should not include the third object. So only for object 1 is included. So w is equal to 4, v is equal to 40. So here 40 plus 10 minus 4 will be 6. 6 into 4. So 6 4s are 24. So 40 plus 24 will be 64. Okay. So if you are considering this, the upper bound value will be 69. If you are considering this, the upper bound value will be 64. Okay. So out of this, we have to take the upper bound value 69, because this is the highest value. Okay, now this is the third object. Now we have to consider the fourth object. So if you are considering the fourth object, so what is the value here in that weight? Weight is equal to 9. So if you are considering the fourth objects, we are including the weight. So 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. So if W is equal to 12 means it is not feasible because it is exceeding the capacity of the knapsack. Okay. So now here we have to take that is without 4. We should not consider the object 4. So if you are not considering the object 4 means no need to include the weight. So already what weight we are having? We are having the weight W is equal to 9. So we are not, if you are not considering the object means the profit also you should not consider. So V is equal to 65. Okay. So now here what happens? 65. So V is equal to 65 plus weight of the, sorry, capacity of the knapsack will be 10. 10 minus 9 will be 1. Huh? So what is V I plus 1? So I plus 1, it is out of this range. So there is no value. The value will be 0. So that is at 1 into 0, it will be 0. So what is that? We have only the value 65. So the upper bound value will be 65. Now out of this two, so this will be not feasible because the weight is exceeding the capacity of the knapsack. So this will be the optimal solution. So why we are saying this will be the optimal solution means, so till here we are considered all the 4 objects. So in the problem they are given only the 4 objects. So we are considered only the 4 objects. After that there is no any objects to consider. Okay. So now this will be the optimal solution. So now we have to verify. So what are all the objects we are selected to get the optimal solution? Okay. So we have to trace the path from the leaf to the root node. So here you see 65, this will be the optimal solution. So here without 4, that is we are not considering the object 4. But here we are considering the object 3, but we are not considering the object 2, but we are considering the object 1. So which are the objects we are considering? We are considering the objects 1 and then we are considering the objects 3. So we are taking the subset that is 1, 3 of value 65. Okay. So here that is we can take that is 1, 3. So otherwise what we can say? So we can say that is in the set 1, 0, 1, 0. So that means we are selecting the first objects and then the third object. Whichever the objects we are selecting, so for that we will make it as 1. Whichever the object is not selected, for that we can make it the value 0. So 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So that is the value for the knapsack problem using the branch and bound. Okay. So in branch and bound, initially that is you have to consider the upper bound value. Okay. So to consider the upper bound value, that is we are having upper bound is equal to B. That is first you have to consider the profit and then we have to consider the weight. So weight into value divided by weight. Okay. So the value divided by weight, we have to consider I plus 1 and then W of I plus 1. Okay. So this is the formula to find the upper bound value. So each and every time the left part, that is the inclusion of the objects, right part that will be the exclusion of the object. Okay. So now this is one example I have given. So with the help of the state space tree, solve the following instance of the knapsack problem by branch and bound algorithm. Here also that is we are having 4 objects. For each and every objects we are having the weight and also we are having the value. Okay. Now we have to consider that is value divided by weight and then make it in the decreasing order. Capacity of the knapsack already given, W is equal to 16. So after that you can do the procedure in the same way. Okay. So in the next video, that is we'll see the branch and bound technique. But to solve the knapsack problem, we are having the another 2 method, that is the least cost branch and bound method for the 0/1 knapsack, and then first in first out branch and bound for the 0/1 knapsack problem. Okay.